Meetings start Tuesday. New operations team member. Testimonial contest drawing this Friday. Yesterday's sale will screw up your cost of goods sold, I guarantee it. 2011 ad calendar release. The 2011 meeting and training schedule will be released today. Live web training tomorrow from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Today is Tuesday, July 27th, and this is PWLC News. The first of 7 regional franchisee meetings begin next week in Atlanta and Baltimore. It appears as though at this stage we have confirmed 95% of franchisees to be in attendance, which is at least a 6-year record. And the few that can't make it are sending staff in their place, I think, except the exception of 1 or 2 people. In preparation for attendance at the meetings, you're encouraged to bring an open mind, please, an open mind, a burning desire to improve results across the board in your center. Pen, paper, and even recording devices such as video cameras, tape recorders, or court sketch artists. Knowledge of your own center with specific regard to July's data, including gross sales, program product split by percentage, cost of goods sold percentage of product sales, advertising expense percentage of sales, payroll expense percentage of sales, and net pre-tax profit percentage of sales. I'll talk about that again as the week progresses. In other words, the 7 key elements to manage your center successfully that I hope you'd be looking at every month anyway. All meetings start at 9 a.m. local time and will end at 5 p.m. local time. You must be in attendance for the entire meeting to qualify for the product discount for meeting attendance and to be certified to sell the new Fibergenics product. Well, 3 weeks ago, we welcomed new operations team member Michelle Michael in a newly created position of operations coordinator. This position will enable us to dramatically enhance and increase our effectiveness in supporting centers, which, bottom line, will drive center sales upward. I spent some time with Michelle this morning where she better describes her duties. And what is an operations coordinator?
There's lots of things to do. I will be doing center rankings daily, year-to-date, month-to-date, whatever we decide that we think you should know for your center rankings.
So if I'm if Phil and Rose are gone, nobody has to wait for rankings. They know they're going to get them every day now. Okay, good.
Updated email and phone numbers, so if you have a new phone number or email, shoot it my way and I will make sure it's updated.
And that would include counselors and managers that want to be on our email distribution list for blast emailing and so on.
Correct.
Good.
Making sure everyone has the proper one. Product holds every Monday.
Who's going to get put on product hold?
Anyone that doesn't send the reports to reports at pwlc.com.
Where is it?
pwlc.com.
No,
reports at pwlc.com.
See, you're brand new and you already have it. You've already been brainwashed.
Yeah.
Good. What else do you do as an operations coordinator?
Any info that you might need, you could, call me or email me, and I can get it to you.
Okay, fantastic. The overall purpose of the position, obviously, is to not only fill the gaps left when Rose and I are traveling, but to enhance the things that we're doing. To enable increased communications to the network and get information to them, and just shorten up some of the timelines. Right now we're responding usually within 4 to 6 hours. Now we can get it done in an hour if need be.
Okay.
So if they have any questions, how would they be able to reach you?
My extension is 110 or email mmichael@hmgmail.com.
All right, very good. Well, welcome aboard.
Thanks.
I'm really looking forward to having Michelle on board, and she's already started to do an outstanding job, and she's selling herself short on some of her duties. Obviously compiling center sales data, year-to-date, monthly, weekly center rankings that she'll be doing on a daily basis, weekly analysis of same-store sales so I can get a quick read week over week, year over year as to how centers are doing. She'll be shopping every center, excuse me, throughout the course of each month, but basically doing 30 centers a month to keep everybody on their toes. And I'll talk quite a bit about that at the regional meetings. Maintain and manage a database of all name, rank, and serial number for everybody affiliated with the company. Maintain a database of everybody who's gone through online training, 3-day basic, 5-day basic, managers college, 1-day trainings, you name it. Our goal is to get the center staff, get 85% of them certified in a live training, 3 or 5-day basic within a certain period of time. It's going to maintain and handle all pre-grand opening activities and managing that database. Managing financial statements, you'll hear quite a bit about that in October, and manage all pre-training activities, and along with the ubiquitous conduct other activities as directed on an as-needed basis, in case I forgot anything. Well, Pam Zepp, Director of Advertising, reminds us that there will be another drawing this Friday for those submitting their testimonial entrees. I got entrees on the mind for the meetings. Entries prior to the final deadline. Please contact Pam directly at extension 122 should you have any questions. Well, if you did not take advantage of yesterday's big last chance sale, you were one of the very, very few. Here's a reminder. In cases like this, it's best to evaluate your cost of goods sold on a quarterly basis and not by the month, because given the size of your orders, if you were one of the many that ordered, your cost of goods sold will be completely out of whack, man, for July. That's whack. So make sure that you measure that quarterly. The 2011 advertising calendar was sent out yesterday and posted on Pam's under corporate documents. Remember, when it comes to advertising, it's best to plan for the year, manage by the quarter, and fine-tune by the month. The earlier you get out ahead of this and get your plan together, the better deals you can cut with local media. If you need any assistance on this, please let me know. The 2011 meeting and training calendar will be released later today. For those of you as concerned about planning as we are, this must be giving you a complete buzz. Remember, attendance at franchisee meetings is mandatory, and for the balance of this year, we are putting a huge push on getting at least 85% of the center staff through 5-day basic or 3-day basic training. More on that as the year progresses, as I've already noted. One thing that will be added is the schedule of live streaming video training, web trainings on the calendar. They will not be recorded at this point because we already know that statistically a higher percentage of staff will participate when it's live versus recorded to be watched later, as demonstrated by the results of the conference calls we did every Friday for a number of years up until a couple of years ago. People say, can't you just record it? I did. I sent it out, and they didn't listen to it. So for the time being, we're just going to focus on them being live. Speaking of a live streaming video web training, there will be one tomorrow, Wednesday, July, whatever the date is. I think it's the 28th or the 29th, whatever. Tomorrow, Wednesday, 1 to 2 p.m. The link appears below me on the screen right now, and the link will be sent by email, fax, blast voicemail, and posted on Facebook. The topic is the 50-step sales cycle. I'll be lucky if I can get through it in an hour. Now, if you're saying to yourself, Phil, I've been through that training. I went through it last July, August, or September, and I think it even took me into October to get to the entire sales staff around the country. Well, guess what? I'm Scranton. It's always about Scranton, but Mary Ellen illustrates the value of this. She shut her center down last year, had her whole team come through the one-day training on the 50-step sales cycle. They went out and had an $8,000 day without anything on the books beforehand. Just went through a little tutorial with her team a couple of weeks ago because we were having trouble with overcoming the money objection. We went back through exactly what is in the 50-step sales cycle. Bang! All of a sudden, problem solved. And Mary Ellen just called me the other day, yesterday, maybe it was the day before, or yesterday rather, to tell me how effective that 20 minutes, half hour on the phone was with her staff. So if you want to put the big numbers up and play with the big dogs, make sure you show up tomorrow for the live streaming video web training. That's your wrap up. Have a great day, everybody.